Hello, hello everyone. My name is Yuvraj Rajvangsi. I am very happy to complete the internship from Emertxe. It was a very grateful moment. I learned so many things during the period of 4 months, and I completed the project assigned to me with my friend Chandan Shah. So today I'm gonna present the things whatever I learned during the internship period. So we begin with the introduction. So simply Internet of Things or IoT means an interconnected network of network computing devices which is either a mechanical or a digital machine, objects or an animal or a people who are given unique identifier UIDs and the capacity to transfer data over a network without the need for human to human or human to computer interaction. Any natural or artificial object that can be given an Internet Protocol IP address can transfer data over a network equates as a thing in the Internet of Things, including people with implanted heart monitors, farm animals with biochip transponders, and cars with built-in sensors, to one drivers when tire pressure is low. Organizations across a range of industries are increasingly utilizing IoT to run more smoothly, better understand their consumers, to provide better consumer service, boost decision making, and raise the value of the company. So with this we proceed on about the working procedure of IoT. The IoT ecosystem is made up of web-enabled smart devices that uses embedded systems such as processors, sensors, and communication gear to gather, send, and act on the data they get from their surroundings. By connecting to an IoT gateway or other edge device which either sends data to the cloud for analysis or analyzes it locally, IoT devices exchange the sensor data they collect. These gadgets converse with other similar devices on occasion, acting on the data they exchange. Although individuals can engage with the devices to set them up, give them instructions, or retrieve the data, the gadgets accomplish the majority of the job without their help. These web-enabled devices' connectivity, networking, and communication protocols are heavily influenced by the particular IoT applications that have been implemented. IoT can also employ machine learning and artificial intelligence to help make data collection process similar and more dynamic. IoT-based home automation system. So simply, home automation is a concept that intends to give users access to affordable lighting options, improved energy efficiency, and efficient use of energy by bringing control of operating common household electrical appliances to the tip of your finger. Like you can control everything from your finger. In addition to lighting solutions, the idea goes much farther and includes building a centralized home entertainment system, having overall control over its security, and much more. The IoT-based home automation system intends to use internet protocols or cloud computing to control any gadget in your smart home. As the name suggests, the IoT-based home automation system offers much more flexibility than wired systems because it has a number of benefits including ease of installation and use, the avoidance of complicated wiring and loose electrical connections, simple fault detection and triggering, and simple mobility. So the internship period was of 4 weeks. At the very first week, I learned C programming and C++. Coming to the C programming, I learned the four main data types: int, float, character, and double. Secondly, I learned the modifier and qualifier. And thirdly, we talk about the conditions and loop. In loop, we talked about for loop, while loop, do while loop, and in conditionals we talk about if-else and if-else family. Likewise, in operators, we found several operators like assignment operator, bitwise operator, logical operator, and so on. Talking about the array and pointer, it was quite difficult, but with the help of ma'am, I could catch everything. Uh, Talking about the array and pointers, we talked about operating operation of array and pointers. Likewise, in string, likewise we covered strings, functions, storage classes, and preprocessor. And after that, we moved on to C++ programming. Under the C++ programming, we learned about the C and about the differences between C and C++, the very much important concept OOPS, object-oriented programming, we learned in C++. We also learned about the access modifiers that are public, private, and protected, which are very important in object-oriented programming. Likewise, we learned about the structure and class and the differences between them. Similarly, constructor and destructor we also taught. Uh, Likewise, we learned new and delete operator, important feature of OOPS, which consist of important features of OOPS consist of encapsulation, polymorphism, inheritance, and abstraction. Similarly, we learned about function overloading, operator overloading, overriding functions, templates in C++, and many more. Under the second week, we learned about the IoT and its features, challenges of IoT, embedded systems, Arduino IDE, Pixim Lab, and LED programming. So, what is IoT? IoT means simply a system of interconnected devices that collect data from the surrounding environment to enable increased reactivity and responsiveness. This data help us make better and more informed decisions. We features of IoT includes endpoint management, automation, security, integration, active engagement, connectivity, scaling, sensing, analyzing, artificial intelligence. Though we have a lot of features in IoT, but a lot of challenges are there too. Like we have a security challenges, network challenges, software development challenges, new and complex dependencies. Under the security challenges, we found that there are unsecured devices, network can block unwanted traffic or detect suspicious behavior. Under network challenges, we found scalability, diversity, open network interface, low power communication. Under software development challenges, we found big data challenges, self configuration. Under new and complex dependencies, we found modeling human behaviors. Likewise, we also talked about the embedded systems. Microprocessor-based computer hardware and software system known as an embedded system is created to carry out a specific task either independently or as a component of a larger system. An integrated circuit built to perform computing for real-time processes is at the heart of the system. From a single microcontroller to a group of connected processors with networks and peripherals, complexity can range from having no user interface to having integrated graphical user interfaces. Depending on the task for which it is created, an embedded system's complexity varies greatly. Applications for embedded system include hybrid cars, avionics, digital watches, microwaves, and more. Embedded systems consume up to 90% of all produced microprocessors. Arduino IDE. Here you can see the interface of Arduino IDE. Arduino IDE is just a text editor for writing a code, a message array, or a text console, which includes here you can see the file name and IDE and so on. Pixim Lab, Pixim Lab is a real-time development board emulator that incorporates that the MP LabX slash AVR GDB debugger microcontrollers from Pixim, SimAVR, USIM, QME, STEAM 32, QME SP32, and ZipSim are supported by Pixim Lab. Pixim Lab lacks functionality for source code modification because its primary function is to imitate real hardware. The same tools used for a real board such as MP, LabX, Arduino IDE, or VS Code with platform IO should be used with Pixim Lab for code editing and debugging. For simulation, Pixim Lab provides a number of accessories that can be connected to the boards. Like for instance, simple outputs and inputs like LEDs and push buttons, as well as some more advanced ones like the Ethernet Shield W5500 for connecting to the internet, or the color graphic display ILI9340 with touch screen. The documentation and detailed lists of the past. So, likewise, we learned about the LED programming. LED is simply a semiconductor device that releases light when an electric current passes through it. By using an Arduino, we can program the LEDs and perform different types of tasks with the LEDs like blinking the LEDs, camera flashing, and many more. Coming to the week 3, we learned about the Blink integration with the Arduino IDE. Blink is an Internet of Things platform for iOS and Android systems that allows users to remotely operate devices like Arduino, Raspberry Pi, and Node MCU. In this project, we integrated Blink with the Arduino ID. Using this application, we can compile and provide the right address on the various widgets to construct a graphical interface or human machine interface. The Blink interface consists of three main parts: Blink app, Blink server, and Blink libraries. Blink app enables us to use a variety of available widgets to create stunning interfaces for your projects. Blink server is in charge of managing all communications between the hardware and the smartphone. We can operate a private Blink server locally or utilize a Blink cloud. We can easily manage thousands of devices, and also that Blink server is open source, so you do not need to buy it. Blink libraries provides communication with the server for all widely used hardware platforms and handles all incoming and outgoing commands. So here you can see the interface of Blink. When you open the app, it displays the same. On the fourth week, it was a very opportunity for the week 4 was very learning week. Here in the week 4, we learned about the workshop, two workshops. That is, the first workshop was about the core job market. What are the trends in the job market? What jobs have a high demand? And in the second week, we learned about the resume preparation. In the first workshop, sir discussed about the present job trends, what the industry is, what is the requirement of the industry, and what we should focus on more. And on the second workshop, we discussed about the resume preparation. He discussed do's and don'ts on the resume, what things to include and what things not to include, what companies are looking for and what companies are not looking for. He mentioned everything in detail. As a whole, I would like to conclude the presentation. I am very grateful to Emertxe for making this project successful. I learned many things about IoT from this internship. I am very happy that we were able to build IoT-based home automation system and conclude it using the Blink app. The things learned in this internship will definitely help me to crack the offers in the upcoming days. Thank you. Now I would like to show my code. I just took a screenshot. Here we go. Here is the code for home automation Blink app, and likewise, if we move down, you can see here. Idea.s file, main.s file, main file, and here the serial tank code written in C++. This is the header file written for serial tank. This is the temperature system file written in C++. Here you can see the temperature system file written in temperature system header file. That's it. Thank you.